Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: 12 creepy things Sigma males do without even knowing it. Sigma males are known for being mysterious, independent, and a little different from the rest. While these traits make them unique and often admired, some of their behaviors can come off as strange or even unsettling to others. Let's break it all down step by step and explore the habits that make people wonder what's really going on with these intriguing personalities. Number 1. Staring intently without breaking eye contact. Have you ever been talking to someone and noticed they're staring straight into your eyes without looking away? It feels a bit intense, doesn't it? Sigma males tend to do this without meaning to be creepy. Their gaze is usually steady and focused because they are deeply curious about the person they're interacting with. They're not staring to intimidate or judge, but to understand. This unwavering eye contact can make people feel like they're being studied under a microscope. Most people are used to casual glances or breaks in eye contact during a conversation. When someone locks eyes and holds that gaze, it can feel overwhelming. Sigma males don't always realize that what feels natural to them might make others uncomfortable. For Sigma males, it's not about trying to dominate or control anyone. It's simply the way they naturally observe and interact with the world around them. Their curiosity is very strong, and they often focus deeply on the details of a situation or person because they don't want to miss anything important. This intense focus comes from their genuine interest, not from an intention to make others uncomfortable. However, what feels natural to them can sometimes come across as too intense for other people. Constant, unbroken eye contact might make someone feel nervous or even like they're being judged, even though that's not the Sigma male's intention at all. By softening their gaze or looking away briefly during conversations, Sigma males can make their interactions feel much more comfortable for others. These small changes can help others feel more at ease while still allowing Sigma males to engage in their naturally curious and observant way. Number 2. Vanishing without a word. Picture this: you're at a party or a social gathering, and everything is going fine. Suddenly, you notice someone is missing, and it turns out they left without telling anyone. That's a classic Sigma male move. They often prefer to leave without making a big deal about it because they don't like drawing attention to themselves. While this might seem harmless, it can leave others feeling confused or even offended. People might wonder why they left so abruptly or if they were upset about something. In reality, Sigma males usually leave quietly because they've had enough socializing for the day or simply want to avoid the hassle of long goodbyes. To Sigma males, leaving without saying goodbye makes sense. They think it's a simple and efficient way to exit without causing a fuss. They don't want to draw attention to themselves or make a big deal out of leaving. It's just how they prefer to do things. They value their solitude and personal time, so disappearing quietly allows them to preserve that without unnecessary interruptions. However, for others, this habit might come across as strange or even rude. People might feel like the Sigma male just vanished without any explanation, and this can leave them feeling confused or ignored. It might feel as if they've been left behind without closure, almost like the person simply disappeared into thin air. This feeling can make others uncomfortable or uncertain about how to take the situation. By understanding that this behavior is really just about the Sigma male's need for personal space, others can see it for what it truly is: a simple preference for solitude. It's not meant to be disrespectful or dismissive. Recognizing this can make it easier to accept, knowing that it's not about rejecting anyone but just about honoring their own need for quiet time away from social situations. Number 3. Speaking in cryptic sentences. Sigma males often have a unique way of expressing their thoughts. They think deeply and process information in complex ways, which means their words can sometimes come out sounding mysterious or even confusing. For example, instead of saying something straightforward, they might use metaphors or abstract phrases to explain their point. This can leave people scratching their heads, wondering what they really mean. It's not that Sigma males are trying to be difficult. They just see the world in layers and often speak in a way that reflects their deep thinking. However, to someone who prefers direct communication, this habit can feel frustrating or even a little strange. By simplifying the way they express themselves or providing more explanations and context when they speak, Sigma males can help others understand them better. Sometimes, Their thoughts and ideas can be complex or abstract, which makes it harder for others to follow. But by breaking down their messages into simpler, clearer words or adding a little more detail, they can make sure that their points are understood without losing their individuality. It's not about changing who they are or pretending to be someone they're not. Instead, it's about making their unique way of thinking and speaking easier for others to connect with. When they make this small effort, they can communicate their ideas in a way that feels more comfortable for everyone, while still staying true to themselves. This balance helps avoid confusion and create stronger, more meaningful conversations. Number 4. Appearing emotionally detached. Sigma males are known for their calm and collected nature. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeves, which can make them seem distant or even robotic to others. It's not that they don't feel emotions, they do, and often very deeply. But instead of showing them openly, they prefer to keep their feelings private. This emotional reserve can make others feel like they're hard to connect with. In a world where many people express themselves freely, the Sigma male's restraint can seem unusual. Some might interpret it as a lack of interest or empathy, which isn't usually the case. For Sigma males, staying composed is a way of maintaining control and avoiding unnecessary drama. However, sharing even a small glimpse of their emotions now and then can help build stronger connections with those around them. Number 5. Studying people quietly. Have you ever caught someone watching you from across the room, not saying anything but clearly observing? That's another Sigma male trait. They are natural observers who love to analyze people's behavior, often without realizing how noticeable it is. This habit can make others feel like they're being watched, which isn't always comfortable. Most people are used to casual interactions and might find silent observation unsettling. Sigma males aren't trying to be creepy, they're just genuinely fascinated by human behavior and like to understand what makes people tick. Still, it's important for Sigma males to be aware of how this habit might come across. Smiling or engaging in conversation can help balance their quiet observation and make others feel more at ease. Number 6. Avoiding social norms. Sigma males are independent thinkers who don't always follow the rules of social interaction. They might skip small talk, ignore trends, or behave in ways that seem unconventional. While this makes them stand out, it also makes them unpredictable to others. For example, they might dive straight into deep conversations with strangers or dress in a way that defies societal expectations. While these choices reflect their individuality, they can also make people feel unsure of how to interact with them. By understanding the social norms they choose to avoid, Sigma males can help others feel more comfortable around them. It's not about conforming, it's about finding a balance between independence and connection. Number 7. Keeping an enigmatic aura. Sigma males are often hard to read. They keep their thoughts, feelings, and intentions to themselves, creating an air of mystery. While this makes them intriguing, it can also leave people feeling uncertain or even suspicious. When someone doesn't share much about themselves, others may wonder if they have something to hide. This secretive nature isn't about deceit, it's about valuing privacy. Sigma males don't feel the need to explain themselves or overshare, and they often prefer to let their actions speak louder than words. However, their lack of openness can make it hard for others to understand them, leading to misunderstandings. By sharing small, meaningful details about themselves, Sigma males can make themselves seem less mysterious and more approachable. It doesn't mean they have to give up their privacy or stop being independent. Instead, they can choose to share little pieces of their life that help others understand them better. For example, talking about a favorite hobby, a memorable experience, or a simple opinion on a topic can show others that they have more in common with them than they might have thought. This small amount of openness helps break down the wall of mystery that sometimes makes people feel uncomfortable or uncertain around them. When Sigma males open up just a little, it helps others see them as real people instead of someone who is too hard to understand. It builds trust, which is essential for forming strong connections with others. As a result, people feel more comfortable around them and are more likely to engage in meaningful conversations or develop friendships. This balance of independence and openness allows Sigma males to stay true to themselves while making others feel more at ease in their presence. Number 8. Displaying unexpected intelligence. Sigma males are often deep thinkers with a wealth of knowledge on topics most people don't expect. They might casually drop facts about obscure history, complex sciences, or niche hobbies that leave others both impressed and unsettled. This sudden display of intellect can catch people off guard, especially if they weren't prepared for such depth. It's not that Sigma males are trying to show off. They simply enjoy learning and often spend their alone time absorbing as much knowledge as possible. Sharing this information comes naturally to them, even if it sometimes feels out of place in casual conversations. To make their intelligence less intimidating, Sigma males can focus on finding common ground or easing into topics gradually. This can make their interactions feel more balanced and less overwhelming for others. Number 9. Withholding smiles. One thing people often notice about Sigma males is that they don't smile as often as others. It's not that they're unhappy, they just don't see the need to smile unless they genuinely feel like it. While this honesty is refreshing, it can make them appear unapproachable or overly serious. For others, a smile is a sign of friendliness and openness. When someone doesn't smile, people might assume they're upset, disinterested, or even angry. This misunderstanding can create distance in social situations, making it harder for Sigma males to connect with others. By practicing small, genuine smiles during conversations or social interactions, Sigma males can show others that they are friendly and approachable, without having to change who they are or act in a way that feels unnatural. Smiling doesn't have to be a big or dramatic gesture, it can be something as simple as a soft, sincere smile when greeting someone or when making a point during a conversation. This small act can help create a more relaxed and comfortable atmosphere, allowing people to feel more at ease around them. Even though Sigma males may prefer to keep their emotions private or may not feel the need to smile often, just offering a small, real smile can help people see that they are kind and open. This can also help build trust and encourage better communication, as a simple smile has the power to break the ice and make interactions feel warmer. A genuine smile, especially in moments where it's least expected, can go a long way in making others feel comfortable and more willing to connect. It's a small adjustment that doesn't require changing who they are but can make a big difference in how others perceive them. Number 10. Speaking rarely but impactfully. When Sigma males speak, their words are carefully chosen and meaningful. They don't like to waste time on small talk, so when they say something, it's usually important. While this makes their communication powerful, the long silences in between can feel awkward or heavy to others. Most people are used to a steady flow of conversation, where gaps are filled with light chatter. Sigma males' habit of staying silent until they have something valuable to say can come across as aloof or even intimidating. Others may feel like they're being judged or that the conversation is one-sided. Balancing their thoughtful speech with occasional casual comments can help Sigma males keep the conversation flowing while still maintaining their impactful style. This way, they can connect with others without losing their authenticity. Number 11. Projecting unwavering calmness. Sigma males are known for their steady demeanor, even in high-stress situations. While most people might panic or react emotionally, they remain calm and collected. This trait can be impressive, but it can also come across as unnerving to those who expect more visible reactions. For example, during a crisis, others might wonder why a Sigma male isn't showing fear or urgency. Their calmness can be misinterpreted as indifference or a lack of empathy, even though it's often the opposite. They stay composed so they can think clearly and make rational decisions. By acknowledging the emotions of others, Sigma males can show that they care while still maintaining their calm approach. A simple nod or word of reassurance can help bridge the emotional gap. Number 12. Living by their own clock. One of the most distinctive traits of Sigma males is their tendency to march to the beat of their own drum. They live by their own schedules, often ignoring traditional timelines or routines. While this independence is admirable, it can make them seem unpredictable or unreliable to others. For instance, they might show up late to an event because they were caught up in something important to them, or leave early without warning. Their disregard for societal norms around time can confuse people who value structure and punctuality. By communicating their preferences or giving others a heads up about their plans, Sigma males can avoid misunderstandings while still honoring their unique way of living. A little effort in this area can go a long way in building stronger relationships. Sigma males are truly fascinating individuals. They have certain qualities that make them stand out in a crowd. Their independence is one of the key things that sets them apart. Unlike many people who might follow the crowd or depend on others for guidance, Sigma males are comfortable doing things on their own. They don't need to be part of a group to feel validated or important. In addition to their independence, Sigma males are also deep thinkers. They spend a lot of time in their own heads, reflecting on things and analyzing the world around them. This thoughtful nature gives them a unique perspective on life. They don't rush through decisions, and they are careful to think things through thoroughly before acting. This can sometimes make them seem distant or hard to read, but it's just because they like to take their time to understand everything fully. Another strong characteristic of Sigma males is their calm demeanor. No matter what's happening around them, they are usually able to stay composed and level-headed. This calmness can be reassuring in stressful situations, as they rarely let emotions take over. However, this same calmness can sometimes make them seem unemotional or detached, which might be uncomfortable for people who are used to more expressive behaviors. While all these traits make Sigma males stand out in a positive way, they can also lead to behaviors that others might find strange or unsettling. For example, because they value their independence so much, they may avoid social situations or disappear without notice. Their quiet, reserved nature might be interpreted as aloofness, and their preference for deep thinking might make others feel excluded if they don't share the same intellectual interests. These quirks aren't meant to make others feel uncomfortable, they're simply a natural part of who Sigma males are. It's just their way of navigating the world. Understanding these habits helps shed light on the intentions behind them. Sigma males aren't trying to be creepy, they're just wired differently. By making small adjustments and being more aware of how their actions affect others, they can connect more deeply without losing their individuality. So, the next time you encounter a Sigma male, remember, their unique ways may seem mysterious, but they're usually rooted in authenticity and a desire to stay true to themselves.
And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.